You know what's crazy? Sometimes desire doesn't need words, it's written all over someone's body. The way they look at you, how their voice changes when you're around, or even how they fidget trying to look calm. The body speaks when the mouth stays silent, and if you learn to read those signals, you'll never be confused again. So today, you'll uncover the hidden language of desire, the one most people completely miss. 1. The eyes that linger a little too long when someone desires you, their eyes betray them. It's not just a quick look, it's that gaze that lasts a second too long, as if they're trying to memorize you. They might look away quickly, pretending it meant nothing, but deep down, their body has already spoken. Eye contact is one of the purest forms of attraction. If he keeps catching your eyes and smiling with that half-nervous, half-confident look, he's not indifferent. His gaze is saying what his mouth won't. You're exactly his weakness. And even if he tries to act cool, that invisible tension between two looks never lies. It's magnetic, silent, and impossible to fake. 2. The subtle touches that just happen. Desire loves excuses. Sorry I bumped into you. You've got something in your hair. Let me show you. These little moments, they're not accidents. Touch is how the body tests connection before the mind admits it. When a man desires you, every touch becomes meaningful, even. The lightest brush of his fingers, it's like his body is asking for permission. His words are too scared to request. And if he lingers a second longer than he should, trust me, that's not random. That's chemistry slipping through his control. 3. The body that leans closer without realizing. Pay attention to the distance between you. If he keeps leaning in when you talk, mirroring your movements, or finding reasons to get closer, that's his body craving your presence. Attraction makes people unconsciously want proximity. Even when he's pretending to be casual, his posture gives him away. His shoulders point toward you. His body turns in your direction. It's not coincidence. It's instinct. Because when someone desires you, comfort means closeness. The body seeks what the heart already chose. 4. His voice changes when he talks to you. There's a tone people use only when they're speaking to someone they're drawn to. It's softer, lower, slower. Sometimes they even laugh differently, just to seem more charming. If his voice drops or gets a little more playful when you're around, that's not your imagination. It's his subconscious trying to seduce through sound. Desire leaks through tone before it reaches words. It's not what he says, it's how he says it that reveals everything. 5. Nervous habits that give him away. Desire doesn't always make people confident. Sometimes it makes them clumsy. You might touch his hair too often, fix his shirt, or check his phone to seem busy. But those are just ways of managing the tension you create in him. A person who desires you can't hide their restlessness. They're caught between wanting to act normal and being completely captivated. And that inner battle shows up in small details: the trembling hand, the half smile, the nervous laugh that says, "I'm trying hard not to show how much I like you." 6. The way he looks at your lips. Watch closely. If his eyes move from yours to your mouth when you talk, that's one of the clearest signs of desire. He's not thinking about your words anymore. He's imagining the kiss he hasn't dared to give. This look usually lasts a split second, but it's enough to reveal what's going on in his head. It's primal, instinctive, and impossible to control. Because when attraction reaches that point, logic disappears. The eyes become a window to what the body already decided. 7. His energy changes when you walk in. You know that feeling when someone's whole vibe shifts as soon as you show up? That's desire meeting surprise. His posture straightens, his tone changes, and even his friends notice. He's suddenly more alert, more alive, like your presence flipped a switch inside him. Desire has that power. It transforms energy into magnetism. And the funny part? Probably doesn't even realize he's doing it, but you do. You feel the pull, that spark that fills the air when both bodies start speaking a language only they understand. 8. Protective gestures without realizing it. When a man desires you, he instinctively becomes protective. He might stand closer in a crowded space, guide you with his hand on your back, or check if you're comfortable without thinking twice. It's the body's way of saying, "I want to keep you safe," even when no danger's around. Desire isn't just physical, it often blends with tenderness. That subtle need to make sure you're okay says more than 1,000 words ever could. 9. The awkwardness when he tries to act normal sometimes. Desire makes people overthink. He tries to act casual, but ends up sounding too serious, or says something dumb just to fill the silence. That's the chaos of attraction. It scrambles logic. He might even avoid your eyes, not because he's uninterested, but because you make him too aware of himself. That tension is proof he feels something strong. When someone's resisting their own feelings, their body turns into a battlefield between wanting and pretending not to. 10. The look that says everything at the end of the day. There's one gesture that trumps them all. That look. The one that happens in silence, that doesn't need words, that feels like time stops for a second. It's the look that holds vulnerability and desire at once. The kind that tells you exactly what he wants, even if he never says it. When you see that look, you don't need confirmation because the truth isn't in what he says. It's in the way he looks at you. Conclusion: now that you know how the body reveals desire, tell me, has anyone ever shown you without saying a word? Maybe that quick glance, that nervous laugh, that accidental touch that said too much. The body never lies, and once you learn to read it, you'll see truth everywhere. So, have you ever caught someone desiring you in silence? Share your story in the comments. If this helped you see things differently, make sure to subscribe. And hit the bell, because there is still so much about attraction that no one ever told you. But I will.